Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Bucks with possession here. To the middle. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And it's Trent in the corner. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's Trent following the basket by Pascal Siakam. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Off the inbound. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Holiday following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Siakam, good.
Good defense, better offense. Through hard work, Siakam's become a #1 scoring option.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now Lopez following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. It's tipped. Latrey. That shot missing.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam.
With a second to spare, Fred proves it time and time again. The man is an absolute gamer.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Anunoby, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grayson Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Now here is Hill.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
1:44 left to play here in the first. Here's McKayler, defended by Allen. Here's Achua. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Now here's Middleton. Hill finds Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 3. It's good from long range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
The 3. Flynn misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside, Achua. In the corner, it's Birch. Over Middleton. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Portis. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Hill.
George Hill saw the opportunity, got right to the cup.
Here's McKayler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Flynn. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that when they looked.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Raptors out in front, up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And Giannis' journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Milwaukee in the lead. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. Anunoby, good.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Poke loose. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Toronto. From deep, Krent. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Matthews. The dish to Allen. Over Trent. That one wide left. Raptors leading by 3. Right wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from outside. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Takes the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Back to Barnes. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The Bucks working the ball around. Allen's shot is off. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That shot wide open. Anunoby's got 8.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Here he goes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. Mikhailuk's checked in for Gary Trent. And Quinn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Hill, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Portis. Right side, Porter. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Porter.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Here's Allen. No good on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's Hill. Portis with it. Driving to the basket. And Portis throws it down.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
There's the lob to Portis. Porter with the steal. Fast break Toronto. The dunk by Achua.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Hill. Dives to the hoop. That's tipped. They retain possession. For 3, Middleton hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 6.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
A nice shot by Flynn.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Mikhailu. Raptors get it back. Hill against Flynn. Portis kicks to Hill. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Deflects the pass, and so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shot. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third one. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Holiday. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
For 3, Middleton buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 9.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Bucks trail by 5. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Middleton. Count that bucket. 11 points in the game.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Barnes against Giannis. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 1st foul.
2nd team foul.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Clock at 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Grayson Allen.
Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Right. Oh, that was something else.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Lopez. A miss that time would have put him up. Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Knocks down the 3-ball. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Kept alive. Allen finds Lopez. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Lopez. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside Flynn. Pass to Birch. It's deflected.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Outside, Porter. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Portis for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And the Raptors call time here. Toronto, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Going inside, and a wide open look for Porter. Flynn kicks to Achua. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Allen left side. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the pass to Achua. Good chance here for Porter. They get it back. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. What a quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Nobody near Barnes. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Connaughton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton. Matthews, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Raptors trail by 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Pass to Middleton. The kick out to Matthews. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Siakam passes to Anunoby. There's the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. He dishes it to Barnes. Anunoby a screen on Middleton. Clock at 4. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Barnes with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Barnes against Holiday. Trent with the wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes, and he drives in. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 8th assist in the game. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A shot off that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews for the three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent against Matthews. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lopez passes to Giannis. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Raptor lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
That one drops for him. And that's 10 points for Brook Lopez.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Lopez kicks to Matthews. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Trent.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. Lets it go with the three. Allen with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Frames it from downtown.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Fred Van Vliet always trying to find ways to make his teammates better. Let's see if he can come through at this moment.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
OG can make the most of this trip if he can stay cool and ignore the noise.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now Hill. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
just wanna take it down.